do apologize for this bit of a late start, but I want to welcome you to the launch of the Tourism Awareness Month 2023. I am Cordell McClure, the Communication Manager at the Ministry of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, and I am your Master of Ceremonies for today. I want you to join me in recognizing our Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, the Honorable Onej Walleran. Could you just join me in welcoming her, please? I also bid special welcome to members of the Diplomatic Corps, and I see a decent representation this afternoon. So welcome to the members of the Diplomatic Corps. You can welcome them as well. Also with us today is the Director of the Guyana Tourism Authority, Mr. Kamarul Bash. Welcome. And let me also recognize the President of the Tourism and Hospitality Association of Guyana, Ms. Omadel George, as well as the other tourism representative bodies. We also acknowledge the presence of the Vice Chair of the National Tush House Council of Guyana, Sonia Lachman, and other special invitees, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the launch. Today we begin a month-long journey emphasizing our phenomenal tourism product known as Destination Guyana. During this month, we will highlight the destination, reassess our plans, celebrate our achievements, and chart our way forward. Our theme for 2023 is Cultural Tapestry, investing in our people, enriching our heritage. I'm certain that the dynamic lineup of speakers we have today, including our Honorable Minister, will adequately dissect this power-packed theme and bring greater insight into this interlocking connection between our cultural heritage and tourism. Today we'll talk a lot, and you will see evidence of this rich cultural heritage that we're talking about. But I want us to begin by looking at a video that functions sort of a time lapse, giving us a reconnection with this rich history that we have as a country called Guyana. So you can turn your attention to the screen as we watch this video.
Guyana's cultural tapestry is a true treasure, seamlessly blending the traditions of diverse ethnic groups into a vibrant. Guyana's cultural tapestry is a true treasure, seamlessly blending the traditions of diverse ethnic groups into a vibrant and harmonious whole. Our six peoples bear claim to the spirit of unity and respect among each other's customs. From the captivating rhythms of Tapestry to the rich display of Ankara fashion and Tibisiri craft, each tells a significant story of our country's history. The richness of Guyanese culture is also displayed through festivals like Emancipation, Diwali, Mashramani, and even Pakwa. Guyana's cultural wealth, however, extends far beyond its festivals. It is deeply ingrained in everyday life, from the tantalizing flavors of its cuisine to the intricate craftsmanship of its built heritage. Georgetown is one of the perfect examples of the embodiment of built heritage. British, Dutch, and French colonial rule is evident through the buildings that stand proudly, narrating the journey of a nation towards independence. What was once a collection of plantations, defined by the canals, running perpendicular to the river and connecting streets and linking to the military grounds, Georgetown is one of the greatest examples of a fusion of colonial infrastructure and heritage. National landmarks, monuments, and memorial sites all pay homage to the richness and diversity of this country's past. This cultural tapestry is not only a source of pride, but also an investment in the people, as it fosters a strong sense of identity and belonging while enriching the nation's unique heritage. This is Guyana.
Guyana, and we are indeed proud to be Guyanese. Now, a key component of our tourism thrust is developing our local offerings, which include products available to visitors. In fact, since 2020, we have launched 43 new experiential products, and we have introduced 4 new tourism circuits. I believe this is a fascinating accomplishment. The agency responsible for the implementation of the policy decisions and the rollout of these products and circuits is the Guyana Tourism Authority. We will now hear from the man who is at the helm of the authority with a mandate of moving tourism forward. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Kamarul Bash, the Director of the Guyana Tourism Authority.
Thank you, Cordell. Minister of Tourism Industry and Commerce, the Honorable Unesh Walron, the President of the Tourism and Hospitality Association, Umadeli George, the UN Resident Coordinator, Yasim Roop, members of the Diplomatic Corps, the tourism industry, operators, guides, heads of agencies, the GTA staff body, members of the media, a warm welcome, or should I say a cool welcome actually. It was our deliberate attempt to launch at 4 p.m. to escape the sweltering degrees of Georgetown that we've come to know recently. But definitely it's an enriched cultural welcome, and I'm sure you would have appreciated the drumming that the representatives of all ethnicities put on for us there just now, and the speed painting and the wonderful works of art that are on display. It is by design that we are embracing and promoting culture for this year's Tourism Awareness Month. The theme, aptly, cultural tapestry, investing in our people, enriching our heritage. And culture is one of the core pillars of tourism in Guyana. And we wanted to be, equitably promoted amongst the other pillars. And this year, a number of activities are focused on bringing to light that culture. Of course, Guyana is well known for its, multicultural society, and in its many forms, whether it's food or music, and it manifested in a lot of the events and festivals. We truly appreciate when all of the cultures in all of its facets come together. And that is why today you see here at the Walter Rott the whole mix of cultural activities and representation. But this theme really speaks about the heart of culture, which is people. And it reminds us of how meaningful, and it also reminds us of the cultural contributions that have been made over the years. And this year we would like to acknowledge that through several of the activities which I will explore a little bit more on. But it speaks about the contribution of people towards the tourism industry and what we've done over the years to ensure that we are on the forefront of the global tourism industry as it's a competitive business. Now, people and what the tourism industry has been doing over the years, it's investing in people, ensuring that people across all ethnicities are empowered, whether it's through training programs or whether it's giving them the platforms to showcase the rich cultural heritage. That is something that the Ministry of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, along with the Guyana Tourism Authority and its partners, are proud of doing. I will continue to represent this rich culture moving forward. This year, Kalinda, of course, you will note that we have a number of novel as well as unique activities to give that representation and to bring cultural representation to the fore. We have the adopt an attraction initiative, which basically is inviting members of civil society to come on board to, one, appreciate the sites that we have, the many attractions that we have, and to adopt, as the title says, a particular space or attraction. And we already have several commitments from the private sector, especially from the Tourism and Hospitality Association of Guyana, which we will be rolling out that program this month. We also have Museum Week right here at Walter Rott, is one of the participating museums, and we're encouraging persons to understand again the significance of our cultural history at the museums across Guyana. Another one that we wanted to involve people, because the citizens ask, what are we doing for them during the month? And one of the initiatives, of course, is the Discover Guyana passport. Now, it doesn't allow you to go to the Shenyang region, but what it does is that it gives you 40 different packages that has been coined by 70 to 80 operators that takes you to explore 9 different administrative regions. And in your bags there, beautiful bags I might say, you would have a copy of that passport. And if you open it, you'll see the various tour packages. And I must thank and acknowledge the receptivity from the tour operators. They all came on board, and they have offered very exclusive deals here during the month and even into next month until December 15th. You have a tour as low as 2,000 Ghana dollars. Never been heard before, 2,000 Ghana dollars. So there's no excuses now to not travel. You have lots of tours that are below 20,000 Ghana dollars. So it allows you to travel at heavily discounted packages. And it also allows you, once you travel on 2 or more tours, you're eligible to win at least $100,000 in tour value for next year. So it's significant. And I must also say that this initiative of ours, Minister's initiative actually, complements really well with TAG's, because TAG has also launched during this corresponding period the Guyana Escapes initiative, which also sees exclusive deals from resorts and lodges across the country. I believe there are about 13 participating lodges across multiple resorts. So you have the chance to discover Guyana, truly, this Tourism Awareness Month. We have several other initiatives, including some site management planning at various tourism attractions on the Essequibo circuit, as well as some of the waterfalls in Region 8 and some of the beaches along in Region 6 and 5. So we have several programs that are aimed to ensuring that people have better access to the attractions and facilities, and that is the core of the reason behind the activities that we've put together for Tourism Awareness Month. There's several others, but I'll give Minister and the others an opportunity to speak on them. But I want to wish us a really happy Tourism Awareness Month 2023, and I hope we all travel this November, a new term we have coined. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bash. And now you have a lot of information in terms of where you can be traveling, and those packages run until December. So you have an opportunity to explore Guyana as much as possible. Now, our Amerindian communities form an integral role in Guyana's tourism development. These destinations offer unique indigenous experiences, historical and cultural perspectives. That is why many of the products on offer include experiences within the Amerindian communities. For example, we have options to visit to Maracaibo, Pukuri, Santa Aratac, Wakapau, Warapoka, and many others. It is therefore my distinct pleasure to welcome the Vice Chair of the National Tush House Council of Guyana, Ms. Sonia Latchman, to bring us some remarks. Can you put your hands together for her?
Thank you very much, Cardell. Honorable Minister Onej Waldron, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, Honorable Minister Pauline Sakai, Minister of Amerindian Affairs, Mistress Omadeli George, President of the Tourism and Hospitality Association of Guyana, Mr. Kamal Bashk, Director for the Guyana Tourism Authority, members of the Diplomatic Corps, guests, special invitees, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media. A pleasant afternoon to you all. I bring you greetings on behalf of the National Tush House Council. Before I proceed further, I would like to encourage you to use that passport that you have in your bags and use them to visit our indigenous villages. Today, as we launch Tourism Awareness Month, I applaud our Amerindian villages for the significant role they have played to positively contribute to this sector. Amerindian culture in Guyana is a vibrant tapestry of traditions, customs, and beliefs that have been preserved and enriched over generations. Our Amerindian communities contribute significantly to the country's rich cultural heritage. Tourism in Guyana celebrates this heritage by offering visitors the opportunity to immerse themselves in the diverse and authentic experiences our communities provide. Our Amerindian villages play a crucial role in positively impacting tourism in Guyana in several ways. First, our village provides visitors with an authentic cultural experience, allowing them to immerse themselves in the traditions, customs, and the way of life of our people, the Amerindians. This cultural exchange enriches tourist experience and promotes a deeper understanding of our heritage. Additionally, our village's natural surroundings and traditional practices offer unique ecotourism opportunities. Tourists are drawn to the pristine landscapes, biodiversity, and outdoor activities that our villages offer, such as hiking, bird watching, and river exploration. This not only attracts nature enthusiasts, but also supports conservation efforts in the region. Investing in the people of Guyana, particularly the Amerindian communities, is crucial for sustaining and promoting our cultural heritage. At this point, I must mention the LCDS, which is the Low Carbon Development Strategy, which have played a vital role in helping our communities to integrate tourism into our economic activities. These funds have been instrumental in developing tourism infrastructure, including guest accommodations, transportation, and facilities for cultural performances and workshops. By investing in these amenities, our communities have enhanced our capabilities to cater for tourist needs while preserving our environment. Tourism initiatives support local livelihood, provides employment opportunities, and empower indigenous people to showcase our traditions. This not only enhances the economic well-being of our communities, but also strengthens our identity and pride in our cultural heritage. These efforts have led to increased employment opportunities within the villages, contributing to a rise in income and improved standard of living for our Amerindian peoples. Enriching Guyana's heritage through tourism means creating opportunities for cultural exchange and learning. Tourists can engage with Amerindian communities, participate in traditional ceremonies, and explore the natural beauty of our environment. This not only fosters a deeper understanding of Guyana's diverse cultural tapestry, but also encourages the preservation and transmission of these traditions for future generations. Our Amerindian villages tourism initiative supports local livelihoods and provide employment opportunities. Enriching Guyana's heritage through tourism means creating opportunities for exchange. In conclusion, Guyana's focus on cultural tourism during Tourism Awareness Month underlines the importance of investing in its people and enriching our heritage. By promoting responsible and sustainable tourism that benefits Amerindian communities, the nation can ensure the preservation of this invaluable cultural tapestry for years to come. The positive impact on tourism in Guyana is the result of a harmonious blend of cultural authenticity, natural beauty, and ecotourism opportunities, all of which can be found in our Amerindian villages. Again, the support from LCDS funds have been and is playing an instrumental role in making this integration of tourism possible within our Amerindian villages, ultimately contributing to the economic growth and sustainability of our communities. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Latchman. And I want to remind you that several of the Amerindian communities are a part of that Passport and Escapes initiative. I notice Melanie here from Karanambo. Karanambo is also a part of that Guyana Escapes project. I want to formally welcome the Minister of Amerindian Affairs, the Honorable Pauline Sakai, to this launch this afternoon. It's a pleasure to have you here. And we certainly value the partnership between the Ministry of Tourism, Industry and Commerce and your ministry. Now, speaking about partnership, the Ministry of Tourism, Industry and Commerce has a very good working relationship with the Tourism, Hospitality and Association of Guyana. The ministry, through the GTA, has collaborated with TAG for Restaurant Week. You heard Cameron speak earlier about the Adopt and Attraction initiative. And now we have a new and exciting Guyana Escapes project, which offers exclusive deals to the resort and lodges. So we'll now hear from the President of the Tourism and Hospitality Association of Guyana, Ms. Omadele George.
Thank you, Cordell. The last time I would have been up here for a tourism event, I had to compete with numerous mics. Remember that, Minister? So this time around, I thought I'll just put everything on my cell phone. Honorable Minister Walron, Honorable Minister Pauline Sakai, members of the Diplomatic Corps, my very good friend, I always say, GTA Director Kamrul Bashk, members of the THAG executive and members of THAG, and our dear tourism partners, members of the media, good afternoon. Today we gather to commemorate our month, Tourism Awareness Month, a few weeks ago, which I referenced shortly, we met to commemorate our day, World Tourism Day, and at this rate, we should be grabbing an entire year if we keep this up. And it is with immense pride and excitement as we launch Tourism Awareness Month 2023 under the captivating theme of cultural tapestry, investing in our people and enriching our heritage. Quite apt and very much visible in our venue this afternoon, and the people of Guyana and the team at GTA. This theme encapsulates the essence of what is it our vibrant tourism industry offers and represents. A tapestry woven with the threads of cultural diversity and heritage preservation and community development. Allow me to extend heartfelt congratulations to all of the partners, including Guyana Tourism Authority, with whom we work so ever closely, for the unwavering support in making this month-long celebration possible. Together, we are united in our commitment to nurture and celebrate the unique qualities of our culture while recognizing the importance of individual growth and well-being. As a representative body of Guyana's Tourism, Hospitality and Association and our very own private sector, FAG remains resolute in our mission to promote sustainable tourism and development. Our vision is clear. We aim to be a leader in Guyana's vibrant, sustainable and inclusive tourism industry. To achieve this, we have outlined a set of strategic goals that include expanding public awareness of the value of the industry, advocating for industry policies, and fostering the adoption of industry standards. That's our mandate. The GTA, our valued partner, has been instrumental in advancing the cause of tourism in our beautiful nation. Their tireless efforts to raise the profile of Guyana as a premier destination for nature, adventure, culture-based tourism has not gone unnoticed. The collaborations with Costa Rica, efforts to secure market representation, services and initiatives such as leadership training and product development are all steps in the right direction. And if that weren't enough, we'll both be representing Guyana along with a number of other tour operators and a team from the GTA at the World Travel Market in London in a few days. And that we will do with much pride as we celebrate and market our country together. There are still some areas in our industry that require attention. The expansion of rooms in the interior locations and within our very own cities whenever we are called upon for those large events. Innovations to position ourselves as an adventure and nature destination, and ensuring hassle-free and timely issuance of tourist visas are just a few of the challenges that we must still address. In response, FLAG in particular has taken a proactive step to fill these gaps, partnering with both internally and externally, with those agencies to build the capacity of our industry and our very own human resource component. The building of a national culinary team to raise industry standards has been one of our immediate goals, and that we have begun. Bringing awareness to the careers in the hospitality sector and showcasing to the citizenry that being a part of the hospitality sector can be a choice and not a last option. Our planned employee exchange, masterclass initiative, and partnership with developing industry standards demonstrate our commitment to continuous improvement within our industry. Furthermore, We are amplifying our advocacy efforts and raising awareness about culturally sensitive issues, emphasizing the importance of respecting our cultures in our society, and very much a rich one we do have. Tourism Awareness Month will be our journey together. Let us remember that tourism represents the largest cash transfer between the rich nations and the poor globally. Together we can make Guyana a leading destination in the Americas, not only for its natural beauty, but also for its rich cultural heritage. In conclusion, let us embrace the theme together. We could create a tapestry of success, prosperity, and pride in our nation's tourism industry. And like we saw earlier in the visual presentation, this is indeed Guyana, our Guyana, and let us enjoy her fully. Happy Tourvember 2023.
All right, I think I'll remember that one. Happy Tourvember 2023. Thank you very much, Ms. Omadeli George. And before we go forward, I will encourage you to visit the social media pages of the Ministry of Tourism, Industry and Commerce and the Guyana Tourism Authority for a full list of the activities for Tourism Awareness Month 2023. All of this that we're doing today is really to get you interested partially in what we are doing this month. So we want you to be actively involved. We want to assume that if we have 100 people here today, at least 100 passports will begin being stamped in another week or so for the various destinations. Now it is now time for us to get a first-hand experience of this cultural tapestry that we've been referring to. So I want you to sit back and enjoy this medley of cultural performances, including dance, spoken word, and music. So put your hands together for the team as they come to entertain you this afternoon.
Draped in an irresistible combination of breathtaking and enchanting beauty, Guyana is an evergreen paradise, the land of many waters and home to the holy Grail golden city of El Dorado. Nestled to the northern coast, Guyana is South America's greatest treasure. A perfect ambience for nature lovers, eco-tourists, and adventure seekers, bursting with countless possibilities, unmatched flora and fauna, and giant species that hide in our pristine Amazonia rainforest. An unthinkable diversity where our anteaters, jaguars, capuchin monkeys, and harpy eagles rove freely. Deep within the green heart of Guyana lies the mighty Kaieteur Falls. This 743 feet falls is the largest single-drop waterfalls in the world. Its natural wonder pours into the verdant, permanently misted-covered river below, the Essequibo River. Now journey with me through Guyana's capital city, Georgetown, the home to the tall, Gothic-style St. George's Cathedral, the largest wooden building in all the Caribbean. While Guyana has many magnificent sceneries, what makes her stand out is her people. We stand in hospitality and diversity. We enjoy the sweet sound of soca, reggae, chutney, and calypso music, especially during our cultural celebrations like Mashramani, Carnival, Independence, and many other festivities that we celebrate in unity. Our food is one of a kind. Gather around a table with some of our famous dishes like curry and pepper pot that will turn your senses up with its heat-induced spices and flavors. But a flurry of deep water unearthing in the Atlantic of Guyana's coast will aid in the vital transformation of our nation. This is Guyana.
Guyana's gold is about its beauty and high quality. Gold, whether raw or pure, retains the same value. So as our people, whether rich or poor, whatever culture, ethnicity, group, or status, we share the same values as human beings and Guyanese. And even when we're abroad, we still want to come back to our yard. So remember that we are one and we must love each other just the way we are. Yeah. Like a diamond in the rough, you polished me and gently lay me down for all the world to see. Now I know how good it feels to walk around with the country in me. To walk around with the country in me. Guyana's gold, Eldorado's gold. You're beautiful, yeah. Like 1,000 stars in the sky. Now I've come to realize I love you just the way you are. Just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. Some may say things are missing from your heart, and the dreaded storms have torn you apart. But I know you, this is not the end. It's the start and we're making something beautiful. Guyana's gold, Eldorado's gold. You're beautiful, yeah. Like 1,000 stars in the sky. Now I've come to realize I love you just the way you are. Just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. When I'm far away and I think of you, it's like part of me is missing and the other is drifting ashore in my arms. You're beautiful, yeah, like 1,000 stars in the sky. Now I've come to realize I love you just the way you are, yes, just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. Oh, yes, I love you just the way you are. Just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. You are all beautiful, and I love you. Thank you.
Good evening, salam and namaste. Now I'm here to share a story of a beautiful girl and myself and how I wasn't able to leave her and continue that love. And sing with me. I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right here. Forever Guyana. This is my country. I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right here. Forever Guyana. Let's go. I want you to sing with me and celebrate our country. Oh my baby Guyana, I love you for life. Sing. Oh my baby Guyana, I love you for life. I won't ever leave and go, baby. I just want you to know, darling, that I'll always be here for you, and my love is always true. It don't matter where I go, I will always come back home to you. Oh my baby Guyana, I love you for life. I won't ever leave and go, baby. I just want you to know, darling, that I'll always be here for you, and my love is always true. It don't matter where I go, I will always come back home to you. Oh my baby Guyana, I love you for life. If you're feeling happy and you want to celebrate your country, give me a little wave like so. Yeah, give me a little wave. Love it. Amazing how our country is transforming. Listen to me. There's a girl I call my own. She was always there. We've been together so long and I ain't going anywhere. I swear she's so beautiful. You can see it everywhere. She's the one I want for life, my Guyana. That's right, that's why I'm saying from my heart how I feel. That's why I'm saying from my heart how I feel. Oh my baby Guyana, I love you for life. I won't ever leave and go, baby. I just want you to know, darling, that I'll always be here for you, and my love is always true. It don't matter where I go, I will always come back home to you. Oh my baby Guyana, I love you for life. The beautiful nation deserves a dance. Dancing for our nation. Beautiful Guyana, we're transforming. I've been all around the world, nothing else compares. This land was blessed, so yes, I always coming back right here. I'm so proud to be a part of my country's legacy. She's transforming so pretty for the whole wide world to see. Saying from my heart how I feel. That's why I'm saying from my heart how I feel. Oh my baby Guyana, I love you for life. I won't ever leave and go, baby. I just want you to know, darling, that I'll always be here for you, and my love is always true. It don't matter where I go, I will always come back home to you. Oh my baby Guyana, I love you for life. Oh my baby Guyana, I love you for life. Oh my baby Guyana, I love you for life. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. She put a pat on she head and gone. Them are the first one out on the down. Bucket on she head, bucket in the chan. Hold on pon she frock and one pon she grandson. To the market them a go. For them and in the cupcakes. For coffee give the villagers a warning. The birds them a sing. Our animals take turn as them join in the waking. Cock a crow, dog a bark, donkey play horse and nail in the duck
Donkey play horse and they even duck a quack. Come and hear the sweet story that tell the people about life in the country. Oh, they are back down, she know come home. He not got donkey cat to fetch you load. Cutlass iron, bag over shoulder, running ecstasy, Rexy and Rover. From the farm, them a come. Son I go down but up the river. Some washing clothes, some bathing in the water. Fisherman, them catch them a bring. From a canoe boatman, them start off loading. I'm a Kwakwari, Gilbaka Kuma Kuma, even Lakanani. I'm a Kwakwari, Gilbaka Kuma Kuma, even Lakanani. Listen to this sweet story that tell the people about life in the country. Listen to this sweet story that tell the people about life in the country. Thank you. Thank you.
Production. Yeah. Show them that we got ready. Show them how we gon' do it. Show them that we got ready. Show them how they are not sweet. Show them how they are not nice. Show them that we know what buckle up, hands up there and make some noise. Show them how they are not sweet. Show them how they are not nice. Show them that we know what buckle up, hands up there and make some noise. Nice place. Guyana is a real nice place. Don't walk up your head, don't worry yourself. Welcome the one and all. Welcome to the new party capital. After that, calling me name. The people keep calling me. The unity calling me. After that, calling me name. The people keep calling me. The unity calling me. Good vibes, good energy. We want to be inside our head. Good vibes, good energy. Catch up with the family. Good vibes, good energy. We want to be inside our head. Good vibes, good energy. Catch up with the family. Show them how they are not sweet. Show them how they are not nice. Show them that we know what buckle up, hands up there and make some noise. Show them how they are not sweet. Show them how they are not nice. Show them that we know what buckle up, hands up there and make some noise. Nice place. Guyana is a real nice place. Don't walk up your head, don't worry yourself.
No, you put it again.
All the all-inclusive Friday, and the lucky Tuesday Friday, and the girls them whining from night till morning. And the other parties, and the flying and the artists. It's a vibe indeed. It's only good vibes, good energy. We want to inside our head. Good vibes, good energy. Catch up with the family. It's only good vibes, good energy. We want to inside our head. Good vibes, good energy. Catch up with the family. Show them how they are not sweet. Show them how they are not nice. Show them that we know what buckle up, hands up there and make some noise. Show them how they are not sweet. Show them how they are not nice. Show them that we know what buckle up, hands up there and make some noise. Nice place. Guyana is a real nice place. Don't walk up your head, don't worry yourself. Welcome the one and all. Welcome to the new party capital. Show them how they are not sweet. Show them how they are not nice. Show them that we know what buckle up, hands up there and make some noise. Show them how they are not sweet. Show them how they are not nice. Show them that we know what buckle up, hands up there and make some noise. Show them that we were ready. Show them how we gon' do it. Show them that we were ready.
Wow, 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 wow. Put your hands together for them once again. That is the evidence of the cultural tapestry we're talking about. We are such a fortunate nation, a blessed country, to have the option of fusing all those cultures into one. And now we're merging that with our tourism products so that visitors will be able to experience that on a consistent basis. Before I introduce our featured speaker, I want to remind you that Guy Expo, which is part of Tourism Awareness Month, begins on November 16 and it will be held from November 16 to 19 at the National Exhibition Center in Sophia. And you're encouraged to come and view our agro-processors and manufacturers, and there'll be more cultural performances there as well, craft, and lots more to offer at the Guy Expo 2023. Now, developing a robust tourism sector goes beyond beautiful attractions. A strong tourism sector must be driven by visionary policy approaches with clear direction. And our featured speaker today understands this concept very well, as she has been steering the process of building this tourism sector. Can you stand with me and just as we welcome our Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, the Honorable Enriching Walleran.
Oh, sit, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Cordell. I am so overwhelmed by the beauty, and when you think of our country, as when we looked at the artists and everyone expressing themselves and artistically, and to see young people having this outlet, but to see indeed that Guyanese people that indeed, when you think of a tapestry, you think of so many different pieces coming together to make one beautiful whole. And that is what came to mind today. It's more, we speak of the one Guyana and it philosophy and it evolving. And this, I believe, is once again one little piece in the tapestry of this one beautiful nation. The fact that we continue to reiterate how we can be, and we are so beautiful when indeed we come together as one. So this was great. My colleague, Minister Pauline Sukai, Minister of Amerindian Affairs. The Amerindian community is the bedrock, the foundation of our tourism product. We thank you very much for being here. President of the Tourism and Hospitality Association, D. George. I was telling Omadeli that I didn't realize that her name was Omadeli, but you all call her D. The members of the diplomatic community, CEO of the Guyana Tourism Authority, Mr. Kamrul Bash, other tourism stakeholders, tour operators, tour guides, everyone that is present here, the Vice Chair of the Two Shows Council, special invited guests, members of the media, good evening. Today we begin Tourism Awareness Month under the theme Cultural Tapestry, Investing in Our People, Enriching Our Heritage. And as you see, Guyana has the advantage of a fascinating and diverse composition of people. And as I sat there looking at the expression of our culture and the arts, I was thinking that this is such an amazing platform for our young people. And I was saying, why can't the private sector, in fact, I will encourage the private sector to monetize this talent, that it shouldn't be left to just government alone to give these talented young people, and this is just a fraction of who they are. You see how long the program was. So we just couldn't give as everybody who have those talents all the exposure in one night. But the private sector can very well monetize this great talent, this vast array and of culture, the richness of our culture, and make it a show like a Las Vegas show. We have 7 hotels that are currently under construction. They could make that a feature. At one night, you have a Guyana night where you showcase and people come, and this is all part of our tourism product, where we drive and we showcase our cultural talent. It is done all over the world, and indeed, I would like to see private sector take up the charge. Even as government, we understand and really, really do take our responsibility seriously to give our artists and our creatives an outlet, and these kinds of expressions and honoring their talents is what we will do as government to lift them up. But certainly we would like to see the private sector indeed using their talents, monetizing it, so these young people could indeed live off of their talents, which is what we ultimately want to see. Embedded in this diversity is a kaleidoscope of cultures, religion, and food. Our indigenous people have been here from time immemorial. Others of us hail from Africa, Asia, mainly from India and China, and from Europe, principally the United Kingdom and Portugal. All of our ethnic groups have made distinctive marks in this cultural tapestry, referred to in the theme for this year's Tourism Awareness Month. Additionally, Guyana, our colonial history, for good or for ill, encompassed the British, the Dutch, the French, and less so the Spanish. Collectively, however, these experiences have left rich deposits of natural and built heritage that embody our uniqueness as a nation. We must note and boast that Guyana is blessed with phenomenal beauty. We are home to the largest single drop waterfall in the world, some of the most majestic waterfalls, rapids, creeks, mountains, pristine rivers, and breathtaking landscapes, which make Guyana a truly remarkable destination. Our largely untouched rainforests provide accommodation for vibrant wildlife, including many of the giants, the anteaters, caiman, jaguar, and the harpy eagle, among others. Juxtapose all of that with the fact that we are beautiful and a hospitable people. What I have just outlined is the framework for what makes Guyana potentially one of the most powerful tourism destinations globally. However, we must recognize this treasure of rich history and culture for what it's worth, its immense value. This, in essence, is our focus for Tourism Awareness Month this year. Tourists across the globe continue to seek out authentic experiences that allow them to explore the way of life of others. That is why the experiences within our Amerindian communities form such a strong component of Destination Guyana. Visitors have the opportunity to engage with local communities, learn about their customs and traditions, and gain a deeper understanding of Guyana's rich history. It is therefore vital that as a destination, we position our culture and religious festivals as an integral part of our tourism offering. We have, for example, already fused cricket and carnival, which has demonstrated its capacity to attract large number of visitors. We have introduced several experiential tours where our unique cuisine is in the core focus. The 7 Curry, the Cook Up, and the Bush Cook tours all offer visitors an opportunity to indulge and understand our indigenous culinary offerings and rich traditions. We unite through cultural experiences such as the foods we eat and the festivals we celebrate. Diwali, Pagwa, Christmas, Easter, and Eid are all religious observances. However, Guyanese have been known to unite in celebration of these festivals, and we want to bring this collective energy into the promotion of tourism. I remain convinced that our cultural product has immense tourism potentials. I envision more events and locations where tourists can enjoy the tassa or African drums or experience our compelling array of dances. It is now customary in leading tourism destinations to utilize culture as a main facet of tourism promotion, particularly at ports of entry. The point I'm making is that there is a link between our cultural tourism our culture, health, heritage, and tourism. Therefore, going forward, we can expect to see a wider integration of culture within our tourism trust. And it is with this end that we have started a working group to explore how we can fully integrate our objective of preserving our heritage and hence celebrating our tangible and intangible heritage to promote tourism. We have commenced a working group, and their focus that I have charged Cameroon is to begin to work at how we can, at our, as I mentioned, our tangible and intangible heritage, which speaks about our buildings, but also our people and our food, and how we can preserve this. This will mean a lot of research, but at the end of the working group's work, that they can present we can present a paper, a fulsome paper, on how we can preserve the heritage of Guyana. And I have also charged the head of the Guyana Tourism Authority for us to redouble our efforts to submit the list of sites for Guyana to be recognized as a World Heritage Site to UNESCO. So that work has started. The theme also speaks of investing in our people and enriching our heritage. As a government, our manifesto carries a strong focus on human capacity development. That is why we've committed to and exceeded our promise of 20,000 scholarships during our first term in office. A significant advancement on the horizon is the establishment of the state-of-the-art Hospitality Institute in Port Moran. This cutting-edge facilities paves the way for Guyanese to access international-level tourism training and certification, preparing citizens for opportunities in the thriving tourism industry and elevating our standing as a premier tourist destination. You find that I'm stumbling over my words because I'm trying to not keep you too long, so I'm trying to rush. Additionally, the Guyana Tourism Authority has ramped up the Community Tourism Entrepreneurship Program, soliciting interest from people inclined to become tour guides and operators. A specific focus of this initiative is the underserved areas such as Region 6. So aggressive has our training been for tour guides that for 2023 to date, we have trained more than 230 individuals in this field. Further, the Guyana Tourism Authority continues to roll out a series of training initiatives aimed at elevating the service standards, we need that, within the nation's mushrooming tourism sector. These comprehensive training sessions encompass an array of vital facets of tourism and hospitality, spanning from the art of mixology, we need that most times, the first aid and CPR proficiency, delivery of exceptional customer service, and a deep understanding of health, safety, security, and environmental practices. For 2023 alone, almost 2,000 persons have benefited from this training. The Department of Tourism continues to work with regional tourism bodies, and one of the the PR persons here from Region 8, to develop a more structured and synergized approach to tourism at a regional level and to boost the respective tourism offerings. We will enrich the awareness of culture by creating a greater cultural identity with a consistent promotion of the arts through events like these and by investing in our cultural groups. The Ministry of Tourism, Industry and Commerce and Culture will continue to collaborate with the Ministry of Culture to ensure that there is a deeper involvement of cultural performers, artists, and entertainers in major events. We must also remember that food is enshrined in our culture, and consequently, our indigenous food must also feature prominently in our tourism packages. Ladies and gentlemen, investment must also yield results. As a government, we have already begun to see the fruits of our strategic policy approach and targeted support. Visitor arrival is set to surpass pre-pandemic levels. In August, we saw the highest number of arrivals for that month, going as far back as 1996. We expect a similar reality for September and a cumulative record numbers by the end of 2023. Many of our hotels have difficulty in meeting demand for accommodation, and even the more than 200 bed and breakfast facilities added over the last 2 years have been reporting a steady influx of guests. That is why our government was extremely encouraged by the confidence shown by investors in response to our expression of interest for the construction of internationally branded hotels. And by 2025, Destination Guyana will boast close to 2,000 additional high-end rooms to satisfy the rising demand for accommodation. Even our citizens have been playing a more active role in promoting the destination through their tourism sachets. Our annual Snap and Share photography competition receives approximately 1,000 submissions featuring recent visits by Guyanese to various tourism hotspots across the countries or potential hotspots. This year, the Snap and Share competition had a reach of approximately 10 million views with over 1 million reactions. All of this is a vivid illustration of how far we have come as a destination with our tourism product, and it perfectly sets up the robust sector that we are aiming to achieve. So Tourism Awareness Month serves as a reminder of the immense potential that tourism holds for Guyana's economic growth and development. Already acknowledged as a cornerstone of Guyana's economy, tourism possesses the tremendous capacity to become a significant contributor to the country's GDP. With our current focus, we move forward with greater confidence in the uniqueness and richness of our tourism offerings. If we as a collective can fully embrace this potential, we are all well on our way to establishing ourselves as a world-leading tourism destination. Thank you, and let us have a productive Tourism Awareness Month.
Thank you very much, Minister Onage Walleran, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce. And on the program, it tells you that there is a tour of the museum. And if you are interested in being a part of this tour, I will encourage you to assemble in the front of the building so that we can have it done in a structured way. And if you're interested in leaving here with a tourism passport, you can speak with the GTA team or Mr. Kamerul Bash, the director. I just want to briefly or quickly thank those who contributed before we go. I'm going to do this as quickly as possible. First, I want to thank the management and the staff of the Walter Roth Museum of Anthropology for making the facility available to us. It is a great facility. Minister, I think we can do more things here. It's awesome. I also want to appreciate our Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, Onage Walleran, who just outlined the plan for tourism and the merger with culture and tourism. The Minister of Amerindian Affairs, who graced us. We're so happy with her presence here today. Minister Pauline Sukai, the Honorable Pauline Sukai. Thank you very much for coming today. The cultural performers who put on a fascinating display today. Thank you so much, Ms. Omadeli George of TAG, and we look forward to our continued partnership and relationship with the Tourism and Hospitality Association of Guyana, and the Vice Chair of the National Tushaus Council, Sonia Latchman, and she spoke a lot about what the Amerindian communities are doing in terms of developing themselves and the tourism product. And Mr. Kamerul Bash, who got the ball rolling, that's the director of the Guyana Tourism Authority. Also want to thank the staff of the Guyana Tourism Authority. I think I'm looking around and I believe I see every single staff of GTA working in the background. Lots of them all around working. So put your hands together for them as well. In fact, they were here since yesterday trying to put all of this together, or before put all of this together, and we really appreciate the work that they have done. And thank you, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the media, the sound people, Balance Catering team. You'll be able to sample their service just now. And all those who contributed in some way or the other to making this event a success. So I thank you so much. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for making this a great event. And I encourage you to participate in the tour of the museum. And more importantly, participate in activities that we've outlined for Tourism Awareness Month. So thank you all very much and have a good rest of the evening. Good night.
Guyana's cultural tapestry is a true treasure, seamlessly blending the traditions of diverse ethnic groups into a vibrant and harmonious whole. Our 6 peoples bear claim to the spirit of unity and respect among each other's customs. From the captivating rhythms of tassa drumming to the rich display of Ankara fashion and Tibisiri craft, each tells a significant story of our country's history. The richness of Guyanese culture is also displayed through festivals like Emancipation, Diwali, Mashramani, and even Pakwa. Guyana's cultural wealth, however, extends far beyond its festivals. It is deeply ingrained in everyday life, from the tantalizing flavors of its cuisine to the intricate craftsmanship of its built heritage. Georgetown is one of the perfect examples of the embodiment of built heritage. British, Dutch, and French colonial rule is evident through the buildings that stand proudly, narrating the journey of a nation towards independence. What was once a collection of plantations, defined by the canals running perpendicular to the river and connecting streets and linking to the military grounds, Georgetown is one of the greatest examples of a fusion of colonial infrastructure and heritage. National landmarks, monuments, and memorial sites all pay homage to the richness and diversity of this country's past. This cultural tapestry is not only a source of pride, but also an investment in the people, as it fosters a strong sense of identity and belonging while enriching the nation's unique heritage. This is Guyana.